All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. Wherever it is, whenever it is, you watch this video. Welcome to another box battle with the helpers. This time around, we are going to do some nickels with helper number 2.
Hello.
Helper number 2 is a big fan of nickels, so we were able to get a box of circulated nickels. So we are going to spend some time going through those. And if things go according to plan and we don't run into tons of technical difficulties, we'll do giveaway, maybe some buffalo nickels and some more nickels during this stream as well. Welcome to Callanell and Rand Goldner. Thank you both for coming to the stream today. Love your continued support for sure. Really cool that I was able to get some stuff sent off to you, Rand. Hope they make it to you safely. And hope the stuff you sent my direction makes it here safely as well. Some very cool stuff. AZ Checkers, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and bring up the scorecard. Hey, US Silver Stacker, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to bring up the scorecard. I let helper number 2 decide the score sheet. So this is all him. First thing out of the gate, if any of us were happen to find a thrickle, the 3-piece or the 3-cent nickel in a box, it's an automatic win. We will end the stream and you'll hear us screaming all the way from wherever it is you are currently located. A shield nickel is 100 points. A V nickel is 50. A teens buffalo 30. 20 to 37 buffalo 25. 38 to 39 20 for Jefferson nickels. 1940 to 1950, we're looking at 15 points. Varieties on this one, we're looking at DDOs, looking for the over dates, so like the 1413s, the 1817s, the D over Ds, the D over S's, that sort of thing. Additionally, we'll be looking for some more nickels, some really nice looking pre-1959 nickels, low mintages, some foreign Canadian, foreign other points, 2009s, and key dates. So not a lot of key dates in the nickel series, but there's some good ones. We are on is this our 4th box of nickels?
It's 4th or 5th.
4th or 5th box of nickels. I think we found exactly 3 2009s.
You found exactly 3 2009s. You found 1 buffalo. And we haven't found a single war nickel. The oldest one that I found is a 39.
So hopefully this is a better box than we've been getting.
Hopefully.
More Muscle Shell, thanks for stopping by.
I have stream luck. So
you got stream luck? You think it's gonna be good? Right on.
I'm taking the left side again.
We got I got helper number 1 handling the moderation for today. She is in as helper number 2's account. And US Silver Stacker, thank you for stopping by. We're new to the streaming thing, just testing out some new stuff. So if we run into some technical difficulties, please bear with us. We had to restart the stream entirely last week due to my camera disappearing. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We got the Lucky Shield nickel over here under the microscope, and let's go. Do you want the left?
I'm taking the left.
Right. You're going to take the left again?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and open it. See if we have any enders in the nickels.
It doesn't look like anything.
Not seeing anything.
There's a bison.
There is a bison, not to be confused with a buffalo. Those cheaty 2005s.
We have too many of them for them to count as points.
We do keep all those, though.
We do.
And we roll them up just because they're fun to have around. They're kind of neat.
It froze. Okay, we're good.
And let's see. So we'll start dividing these up. Start opening them up. I'll get you your rolls over on your side.
Alrighty.
And we should be good to go. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, depending on wherever it is you are. Lots of cool things happening this time of year. Hopefully nobody is suffering from any really bad weather. Nobody is down around where those hurricanes came through. And that everybody is safe and having a good time. So let's get started. Anybody happen to find anything good recently? either buying it from the banks, buying it from your local coin store. Very true, AZ Checkers. There, he's sticking with the left. It's successful last time. Hopefully it'll be successful second time in a row. Check in the side view. And nothing real good there. 11, 13. Can you make sure the bin is over here so we can dump our coins? Some 2020s. We have gotten one whole box of uncirculated 2020s. We grabbed what we needed out of that one and then sent it on its way right back to the bank. One of the things, there is my first one that we'll keep.
2004.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark. No points because we see so many of them, but they're neat. A keeper. So we did save back a couple of 2020 rolls just to have them. Uncirculated 2020 dime rolls. Oh my. That's no fun. That's what we were talking about. The helper and I were talking about maybe getting some dime rolls because we haven't done dimes. We've done nickels. We've done lots of cents. I have a box of quarters down here for helper number 3. He's the big quarter guy in the area. So,
and it's gone.
There goes the camera. All right. Let's see. Let's try this again. Apologies, folks. Still have the audio, which is good. Get the camera back up and running. Let's try this.
Got no 4.
Got no 4? Nice. Let me go ahead and add in, see what we can do here. Try to save it.
Hey, it's back.
Hang
Hello.
on.
Hi. Hey. And it's over the telescope.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed. So apologies for the all the extra stuff on the screen now.
Oh my goodness!
But
I found 3 of the same
needed
2004.
to reboot the camera. So there we are, back in business. What do you got there?
I found 3 of the same 2004.
Nice. Go ahead and send them up here with the other ones.
All right, hang on, let me just finish this roll.
Here's an old looking one, but I bet it is a
1980.
No, 1980, no, 1971. So just as bad.
Yeah.
I don't like the fakers when we get the ones that look really old and they're not really old. Hopefully it should get better. There we go. Ocean View. Wow, that's a lot of Louisiana purchases in an Ocean View.
You dropped one.
I dropped a few, but that happens. Yeah, so Ran, in 2004 and 2005, you had some commemoratives. There were actually 4 of them. There's one called Ocean View.
Speaking
there
of Ocean View, I
is
got one.
A Louisiana Purchase. And so here is the Ocean View. Okay. Kind of cool looking nickel. Then you have the Lewis and Clark and the Louisiana Purchase. Oops, that one's upside down.
Got a 64.
Louisiana Purchase. And then is this 64D? Do we need to count and see how many we get in a... Nubs was going...
64P.
Oh, Nubs was going through a box of nickels yesterday and he was counting 64s.
Yeah, let's count how many 64s we get.
Anyway, and then there's the Bison as well. So there were the 4 over those 2 years. Coin hunting with Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. So haven't found anything exciting yet. Found some fakers.
Found
that happens all the time.
Bunch of 04s and 05s. I just found another kill boat.
nickels go a little quicker because there's not as many varieties and exciting things as the pennies.
There you go.
For sure. Haven't even found anything in the 50s yet. Is that 64 the oldest one we found?
Yup.
That's disappointing.
That is very disappointing, but it's not uncommon for us.
That's true. I think somebody steals all the good nickels. What do you think?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if it weren't for that, we'd have like 40 buffaloes by now. We'd end up finding a buffalo roll.
Clink, clink, clink. Oh, there's another one. Holy buckets.
Oh my goodness.
A 1, 16. So, what do people think of this new Jefferson? Okay, so this is the 2020. Okay, and then here is the old Jefferson. Okay, this new Jefferson looks kind of creepy. The eyes are really weird. Double table, buddy. The eyes are weird. I really like this version of Jefferson as opposed to this one. It's not always an improvement when they upgrade the coins. How cool would it be if we could go back to like the Seededs and the Walking Liberties? It would be quite neat to see some of the really cool older coins.
64D.
64D.
Go to the 64 pile.
64 pile.
Another 64p.
Ocean View. 92. You can going through a box of nickels. You can get a fairly good collection. Fill a book really fast.
Oh, I got my first point.
Oh yeah.
1949.
1949 what?
P.
1949 Philly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got it.
Hang on, how do I work this?
Here. You don't need to edit it. I can do it.
Okay.
49.
Helper number 2 is on the board with a 1949. Can I see that one, sir? Is it right here?
Yeah, it should be there. I already have the 49p, so I don't need it.
So we got that 1949. Hey, Nubs! Following in your footsteps here, going through a box of nickels as opposed to a bags of nickels. And we got our 64s started. So far, the 49 is the oldest one we found so far out of Philadelphia. Good job, sir.
It's a good one. That's yours.
That's mine. I was trying to give you a roll of coins.
I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I will gladly take one. This one's a 65, not a 64.
What's this guy?
61.
61.
So no points.
Denver. It is no points, but by some ironic twist, I don't have a 61 out of Philly. So I need to find that one next.
Guess what? Another 64. A 64, like...
82.5 points in that bag. Nice.
64, just like a really high mintage.
How many 64 or 64Ds did you end up with, Nubs? Do you remember? Skimming through the chats. AZ Checkers. I'm going to consider it a win, sir, if the next time we get together, I find out you've been going through your pocket change. That's going to make me happy.
2.7 billion melted
Ooh.
minted in 64.
I'm on the board.
With what?
Oh, what'd you get?
Awesome.
1949.
Is it Denver or Philly? Denver.
Out of
Or
Philly.
Philly, not Denver.
49 Philly. Hey, CW Silver Searcher. Thanks for stopping by. So far, Helper and I are tied
That's the exact same coin.
with the exact same coin. We both found a 49. It would be nicer if 10, 64, 5 cents for half dimes in silver medal. That would be cool. That would be cool for sure. I've never dug into the history as to why nickels were made out of nickel as opposed to silver. I mean, I understand silver is expensive, and then you have the trime, which was an actual silver nickel, or rather a 3-cent piece, not a nickel per se. And those things were super tiny and really, really light, probably super easy to lose. And then they went to the 3-cent nickel. So you got the trime and the thrickle, and then our traditional nickels made out of nickel. And I don't really know why they switched. All right, here is a 1959
Dang.
for me.
Do you get points for that?
I don't get points for 59.
Oh.
Man. It's all right. Unless it's a key date. 59 Denver. Nope.
There.
59 Philly.
Is it key date? I can't see.
No, not 59D.
59P is.
59 Philly is, yeah.
You need a 59P. That's what it is. It's not a key date.
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, holy cow, CW Silver Searcher. That's crazy. Hope everything's okay. And it wasn't too bad for you in particular. I've seen some pictures. JW posted some videos. Looked pretty rough down there for sure. Rain Goldner, the half dimes, 3 silver cents are probably super small and easy to lose. Yep, absolutely.
Another 64.
They were, but then it cost more than, half
Another
in silver.
64.
So it is kind of disappointing, but once the coin got so big, it took more silver, right? So that's probably the big thing in all of it. But ain't nobody wants to try to use those tiny, tiny little coins.
Ocean View.
Nice. Another 1959. This one out
I
of
have
Denver.
more points. 1947P.
47p?
Yep.
Nice. Good job.
I do not need it.
1947. That's actually a pretty nice looking nickel.
And that should give me another 15 points.
Yep. I'll make sure I get you some points on there, sir. There you be. So, very cool nickel. Not super, super great condition, but still a nice nickel. Put that in our 40s pile. Very cool. Jimmy Lucari, thanks for stopping by.
Another 1964.
Appreciate you coming by and checking things out this morning as we spent some time going through some nickels. Ooh, this is an old one. What do you think?
Does it have anything on the back?
Another on the back.
1987.
I was going to say 1980. Oh, 64.
Oh. Why didn't I predict? Why didn't I
What
predict
do we got?
that?
Metal detecting with Austin Systems. Oh, or Austin Simpson. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by, Metal Detecting. Appreciate you, and thanks for the sub. So, really, this is just a chance for me and the helpers to hang out, talk to people, show some of the goodies that we find, and have a little bit of a competition. We've been doing some penny battles. Today, it's all about the nickels. And about halfway through, I think we'll give away some buffaloes that we pulled out. Not on this search. We did not find them on this search. There are some...
Oh.
All right. So...
Is it an old-looking one?
Hang on.
2019D.
What do we got?
That's a 2019D.
A Let's have a look. Let's see what it is.
Dad.
Yeah.
Was Jessica Poland the person who won 2 giveaways?
Yes, she did.
2019 D.
What in the world? I did not think that was going to be a nickel.
Is that a 2019 D?
Hang on. I can't read the date on it. It's a 2010 D.
Oh, it's close.
And it is
It looks like it's copper.
So some people might say this is toned. I say it's trashed, but I've never seen anything like that. I'm probably going to keep it just because it's super unique. I'm going to put it up here. That's crazy. And yeah, 64 would have been a good guess, Nubs. Good deal. I appreciate the lurkers for sure.
Another ocean view.
Nice.
Gotta go
And
first.
Jessica Poland, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the folks coming out to hang out with us this morning. Very cool to share a hobby with lots of different awesome people.
64. Goodness. We've done like 4 rolls.
All of the 64s. We're going to have a lot. It's been in chemicals with copper pennies. Yeah, that might be a good guess. Definitely a bizarre find. I totally thought I had a penny in there.
We've gone through like 8 rolls, and this is all the 64s we found. What are these 64s? Oh no, these are.
Those are just the 60s that I set aside.
Oh, I haven't been keeping my 60s.
That's fine.
We have plenty of 60s. Most of them are 64s though.
Yes. So many 1960s. Another keelboat. We haven't found a bison yet.
Yeah, but
There
there
is
was
an
that
ender
bison
there
ender
somewhere.
that I got.
Yeah. 76. 06. Earthquake.
Not
I
sure.
think the next thing we need is... There's the bison.
Oh, I got one.
There we go.
Don't get any points for it though.
Nope. It's a good thing we didn't. Although if we all get skunked and don't get a really good points. It's a 69 with a
Whoever
left
found
edge.
the most 64s wins.
Whoever finds the most 64s wins. That's a boring game.
Yeah. No, I'm not on the board. I've had a
I found the oldest one so far.
39.
1939. All right.
That is.
Where is it from?
I
do we
hope
think?
I hope
Oh,
it's
that's
from
20
Denver.
points.
You think it's a Denver?
I hope it's a Denver.
All right. We got a mint mark?
No.
Sad. 39 Philly. But I still get a point.
I don't get any points for this 57.
You
but
get 20 points, making you
It's a good
ahead by
57.
5.
I am ahead just a little bit. We're still early in the going here for sure.
Just a bit.
Oh, nubs. I hope you got at least one of those coin tubes or something to help roll those coins. I love that my bank has a coin counter and I can just dump them there without having to re-roll them. Back when the lobby was closed,
Ocean view.
for my bank and I could not get in there, I did re-roll to dump them because that was the only way. And at that time, actually, I couldn't dump them at my normal bank because you couldn't put coins in the little vacuum chute things.
Where is
Trying to help
It's right
the
there.
so-called coin shortage. Ha.
Yeah, the coin shortage thing, it continues to be this really bizarre exercise in supply chain management is really what it is. And now what I'm worried about is
Flip that up.
when does it end, right? So I have a bank that is able to get me the coins that I want when I want them for the most part. I haven't tried to get half dollars, mostly because the idea of having that much money in coinage sitting in my house for me to go through is a little bit unnerving.
How many rolls do you have left?
But otherwise, I've gotten quarters, I've gotten nickels, I've gotten pennies, all throughout this with really out any difficulty, which is really kind of nice. But still, when you go to the store, you go to some of the bigger banks. I also bank at Wells Fargo. They only will give out one roll of each type, even to business accounts. And you can't get any if you don't have a business account. And this is a hobby. This is not a business. So to me, it doesn't make sense to go to that effort. So why Wells Fargo is doing that and credit unions seem much better at getting coinage, I do not know.
When you get to 15 coins, or 15 rolls left, stop and we can do the Buffalo giveaway.
Okay. Coming up on the Buffalo giveaway?
Uh-huh.
Helper? Alright, cool.
How many rolls?
More online.
Kill votes.
Yeah, there is a bunch. Of more online purchases, and obviously you're not using cash for that. And I know that some people just don't like using coins. They just collect them in a cup. I know that my wife, she goes through the coins, and then she will just leave them in the cup holder in her car to pay at parking meters and that sort of stuff. Nubs, that's crazy. Some of you guys that do the roll hunting have so many rolls or so many boxes in your house. And it's just like, oh my goodness.
57.
1957. Pretty rough looking, but let's see what we got. I believe, yep, 57 Denver.
Oh, I might need that actually. Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So I'm going to get these set up here a little better.
There's
So
47.
let's do this. Let's go 30s, 40s,
How
and
many
the
rolls
50s
do you
that we're
guys have
keeping.
left before halfway?
I got
I
about
have-
3.
I have one left before we're at,
Alright.
before we're at 15. Whoopsies, earthquake.
Almost at the halfway giveaway?
Uh-huh.
Oh, got another 50s.
What would it be?
This one is a 1958
Philadelphia or Denver?
out of Denver. Ha! Yeah, unless you're trying to collect for the Euros ran, unless you're trying to collect all the different countries that they're minted in, Euros aren't super exciting. Now, finding the stuff that is no longer used, that's fun. For sure. Here. You right over there, Helper?
Yep.
Throwing things around?
No, just drop the cube.
Oh. Got another funky colored nickel.
Got another ocean view.
Not super. There we go. There's a little bit of it. That one's got some water damage on it too. Not as complete as the other one. You go through these a lot faster than I do. Maybe it's your good eyes.
I just go through everything super fast.
There's a here. I think whoever had these coins had trouble keeping them dry. CW wants the helpers to win. One of these days, I'm going to get some fans.
I got a bison.
And they're going to want me to win.
You'll never get fans.
You're probably right. Everybody wants to support the kids.
Yeah,
keep
they
the
like
kids.
us more than they like you.
Keep the kids in the hobby. That's all right. I don't.
Right now, I'm not getting anything that great.
That's true. course, neither am I.
You are winning, though, because you found the 39.
Indeed. Hey, Mo Money Inc. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you checking things out. Yeah, Rand, no kidding. No kidding. How you doing over there?
Not great.
Not great?
Do you want me to keep my 60s?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, because I've just been throwing them back in.
That's fine.
Because we get a lot of 60s.
We do. And there's really millions and millions and millions of them minted. They're not really worth keeping around.
Alright, I have 15 rolls left.
Alright, so why don't you write down...
I need a paper and a pen to
Tell
do
the
that.
helper the number range and write down the number. So we are going to give away 3 Buffalo Nickels.
To one person.
One's the collection. We're going to give these away to one person. While I'm finishing up this roll,
Can I
the helper is going to pick a number in a number range, and he is going to write that down, and then once my mod says go with the range inside the chat, you're welcome to make one guess and one guess only. Whoever's the closest without going over will be the winner. And you can just shoot me off an email with your mailing address and your YouTube name, and we'll send those your direction. Rand, yeah, absolutely. My entire family is into coin collecting. So it actually started with my wife and I as when we were kids. We both collected, and then when we got married, our collections kind of came into one big collection. And then here in the right before the pandemic, the kids started to get into it. So yeah, our whole family, all 5 of us, collect coins. Each member kind of has their thing. We have helper number 1 is all about the Canadian coins and coins with animals on them and little monies. She loves little coins. Then helper number 2. Helper number 2 is all about nickels. They all have penny collections as well. And then helper number 3 is all about quarters, and he's collecting the state quarters. I got another 40. 1949 out of Denver. 49 out of Denver. Points for me.
Oh, I need that.
You need in your collection?
I do.
All right, there you go. All right, so
Let's let some more people guess.
did you get the range in there already? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and add
10 to
some
30.
in there. Do we have fights or tensions because of coins? No, not really. It's very much a finders keepers around here. If we're going through coins together, and
Unless
we find
you
something that
don't need it.
correct. If we find something that I don't need, so like right there, I didn't need that 49, so gave it to the helper, so he can add that to his collection. And the kids are the same way, which is really cool.
And if you pay for it, it's yours.
And if you pay for it, it's yours. Correct. Give a few more seconds for some number guesses.
I will take stop.
Stop, stop, stop.
Stop. Stoppity stop.
I'll give them
And
a little bit of time to keep entering. But I
Few more people can guess. We have 6 guesses so far.
Okay.
We have a lot of people watching.
Oh,
Cool.
we'll let Kayla fan number 1 ooh.
oh, hey, Kayla. Thanks for stopping by.
Alrighty. And the number is 21. So
21.
it would be
Use the moderator's chat. Go check out with Chat over there.
Alrighty.
Closest without going over.
Alright, what's the number?
The number was 21. So, CW Silver Searcher.
CW with 19 gets the win. Nice. Good job. Shoot me off an email, and these Buffalo Nickels will be on the way to you in a few days.
Need the stapler. I'm going to reuse that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. And I'm just finishing up my halfway through.
Alrighty.
I recognize quite a few of the folks in here. But if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know I'm going to be doing another giveaway as I get closer to that 222 mark. Because if you followed my channel for a while, I did my giveaway not at 100 subs, but 111. So I'm going to kind of use that as my thing for giving away. So I want to hit that 222. So when we get closer to that, we'll do another giveaway and have some fun that way.
I need a Sharpie with the clicker.
It's over there.
Sharpie with the clicker.
Oh, here you go. Yep, here you go.
Alright.
You can mark that up.
Hang on. CW Silver Surger says, send them to Jessica Pollen. Karl, please. Thank you.
Absolutely, CW. I will do that. Jessica.
She won 2 giveaways when we did the...
Yeah, but Jessica was super nice and sent one of her giveaways to CW. So,
Oh.
Jessica, shoot me off an email. And I think I have your address still from the last time. But I will just put it up to the top so I'll have it. So, very cool. Let's see.
Rand Goldner asks, BTW, do you have any Imperial German coins?
That what I send was a cool package. I think I only have 1 or 2 Imperial German coins. But I do not, the pictures you sent, I do not have any of those coins. So those will definitely add to my collection for sure.
Alrighty. I'm going to start on my last 15.
Okay.
We'll do 8 more, and when we have 7 left, we'll give away the War Nickels.
No, we'll do it at the end.
We'll do it at the end?
Yep.
Okay.
End of stream giveaway. Our end of stream giveaway, for those that are lurking and hanging around, we have some War Nickels. So some 35% silver War Nickels to give away at the end of the stream. So kind of as a thank you for hanging out with us today.
Hello, his and hers coins.
Oh no, his and hers, thanks for coming by. A box of nickels, they were all brand new. Yeah. So far, we've had that happen a couple times. I was really excited when I got this one. And then I also buy any of the half dollars that the tellers have in their tills. And it's super funny that when I see that, because they have the tills sitting out on the counter so you can see it. And I'll see the half dollars there, and I'll say, hey, I'll go ahead and buy those half dollars from you. And they get so excited to sell the half dollars. Apparently, the half dollars are just a terrible burden for them to have in their till. And they just think it's the greatest thing ever that I will take them. The thing is, usually it's only like $10 or $11 in halves. So I will have them searched by the time I get to the car. And then they'll just go back into the bin. So we should do a score update. Actually, here, let me finish this roll.
I think it's the same score we've had for almost the entire game.
I've gotten a couple more.
I haven't.
I know you haven't.
I'm still at like what, 20?
I'm gonna kick your tail this time around, I think.
Yeah, I'm never lucky with nickels, apparently.
That's true. I would like to find a buffalo. That would be awesome.
I would like to find something older than 40. I've found 139, and that's all.
So key dates for your Jefferson nickels are going to be your 38 D and S, your 39D, your 39S, your 50D. There's also the 1913S Buffalo. The Variety 2 is a key date. So not as many key dates as
Pennies.
over in the pennies. There are a lot more semi-key dates. So 13, 14, 15, and then 21S, 24S, 26S, and 31S are some semi-key dates to add there. And then, of course, we're always looking for war nickels as well, and because we'll save all of those back as well. We're at about almost a tube of war nickels now.
I found 364s and I haven't even searched a quarter of this roll.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the score sheet real quick. And here's where we sit with the points. Right now, we found only 5 1950 and older coins, and that is it. I am currently in the lead at 50 points. But with the point values that helper number 1 gave on some of these, it will be easy to catch back up again.
But number 2, I did it. Another kill points.
Later, CW. Thanks for stopping in. $99. And no, I do not have those key dates and semi-key dates memorized. I have a notepad off screen here to help me remember. Some of them are obvious, ones that you're always looking for. But some of the other ones are not. Like, oh yeah, that's one that I should remember to keep. But they are definitely some really, really rare coins. Harder to come across for sure.
55D.
55D?
That doesn't give me any points.
Nope, it does not.
And I don't need it.
I'll put it in the 50s pile.
I should have made it so that we got some points.
Some points for the 50s?
Yeah.
That's alright. That's the thing. It's our game. We can change it anytime we want.
Yeah. If we do get another box of nickels and do it on a stream, we should change that.
Yeah. I'm excited to do the quarters, though. I haven't done a whole box of quarters.
Should you guys add extra points for really, really, really crappy coins? Like I suggested?
We did not add any points for really, really crappy coins. Sent a few 50 back to the banks. Oops.
Oh, I
50s.
got more points. 1941p.
1941 out of Philly?
Yep.
Nice.
I do not need it, so if you need it, you can have it.
1941. I do not need it. Philly. Nice. 1941 out of Philly. Give you some points there. Helper 2.
Oh, hang on. The 39p is a DDO. Look for a DDO.
Okay, hang on.
What is DDO again?
Double die obverse.
So, where do I need to look for that?
So this is the 40...
The 39 is what it's on.
Oh, the 39?
Yeah.
Oh, so the obverse is going to be with Jefferson.
Yeah.
So
it's 39.
So we're going to put it under here. And you're going to look for... We'll zoom in a little bit more.
It's a little far, but
Yeah.
that works, yeah. That'll work.
All right, so for that double die in the 39s, you're going to look up here at the Liberty and the dates. Or over here on the In God We Trust. And this isn't a really good shape one to see, but yeah, there's no doubling on there. You don't see anything in the serifs. There's no splits. Nothing in the I. So still a cool coin for being in the 30s, but not one that is... has the extra DDO. There we go. Get that focus back in again.
Did you give me the points for the...
What is rare 5 cent, for example? Grab the red book and look up the mintage for like a 38D.
38D?
Yeah.
It's not a lot. I know that.
I tell you what's not rare.
64s.
1964s. Kayla, that kind of stinks. That you can't get more than that at a time. It's no fun to just search a handful of coins at a time. That's just like searching for pocket change at that point. So do you understand how that works? So here.
Can't find the table of contents.
Oh, you don't need the table of contents. So here's the thing with the red book. So this is the 2021 red book. It's all by type, right? And it gets larger.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in our nickels. So we're going to go to nickels, not half dimes.
Half-dimes.
All right. And then we're going to go to the 1938D. So the 38D has 5.3 million minted.
Oh, wow.
38S is 4 million minted. 39D is 3.5 million. Compared to, so like that 39 that we found, there's 120 million of those minted. That coin right there.
How about we
So
check
it's
the 64?
not surprising that we get that. And so let's go to 1964.
It was like 2 billion.
The 1964 has just over 1 billion. And the 64D has almost 2 billion, 1.8. So that's why people joke when it comes to nickels that you will find more 64s than absolutely anything else. That's a marked coin?
Huh?
Who marks nickels? You see half-dollar hunters marking half-dollars, but I've never seen anybody mark a nickel before.
I don't know what that means. What marking coins means.
I was able to get 4 nickels and 2 quarters. Okay? So before I decided to spring for a box of quarters, I've been taking quarters out of the car wash vending machine to get quarters that way. Because I'm trying to add to my America the Beautiful collection. And would love to get my hands on some W's. As does helper number 3. He wants to add to his collection as well. So
I have a quarter collection. It's just not very big.
Quarter collection. What is in your quarter? I didn't know you really paid attention to quarters.
I don't know much about quarters, but I have a bunch of the state quarters because I just looked through all the ones that you guys put back in.
Oh, okay. Take out of the pile?
Yeah.
Yeah, the state quarters are fun just because there's so much variety in them. And there's so many things to search for errors in varieties as well. I mean, you got to figure they've minted 5 different quarters every year since 1999. At least 5. Which is just crazy. But it does make things interesting. And then, you know, people get excited. They find the state maybe they were born in or the state that they live in. You know, for me, the Iowa coins, I have the full set of uncirculated plus the Business Strike S, as well as the Silver Proof S. You know, because that's my home state. And if you follow my other videos, the typeset album I was working on, the state quarter that I put in there was the Iowa quarter. I'm also going to get my hands on an Iowa Centennial commemorative half, and that's going to go in as one of my commemorative halves. I already have the Columbian Exposition. I don't have that one in yet, but we'll add a few ones in there. Let's see what we got. I got 2 low mint 2009 Guam quarters, the Alaska Error, and the S-Mint Nebraska quarter. Awesome. Yeah, the Alaska quarter. You're Kayla, you're talking about the extra claw in the paw, right? That's the error for that one. It's like the 1944 cent that is common. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Another keelboat.
64s are like the 57 and 58 of the nickels or the pennies. Because whenever you're hunting wheat cents, you find a bunch of those.
Indeed. There's also a ton of... Did you say 64 pennies, too? There's a ton of 1964 pennies as well.
I haven't really found as much of those.
Sorry, I'll get you in the face there.
You're fine.
I haven't actually found any of those, Kayla, with that particular error on it. Just because I'm trying to find anything interesting here for you guys to see and get this focused a little bit better. So that's a slightly off-center strike nickel. Not enough to make it worth anything at all. your off-center strikes are done by percentage offset. This is like 2%. It's a kind of like, oh, yep, that's what it is. Nothing super exciting there. But nice to be able to pop it out to give you guys an example of it. Just not a good one.
Oh my goodness.
The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable it is and the more rare it is.
We have
How's it going over there?
bunch of ocean views.
Yeah, we do.
I haven't found really anything that good. In a while, at least.
Yeah?
But hey, I found a 64. I always get excited when I see the mint mark on the back, and then I get so disappointed with the 64. Or really anything in the 60s for that matter. There we go.
$2,000, $19.99.
I'm surprised we haven't found as many bison. Speaking of bison,
You
surprised
found your bison?
yeah, I'm surprised we haven't found that many bisons though.
First run at the bank, I get a W mint mark. War in the Pacific. That is super, super cool. The W mint marks. I rag on the mint for kind of doing these money grabs once in a while, with your enhanced reverse proof, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I really like them doing the different mint marks. The W's is really kind of cool.
Oh.
I love that they've kind of really kind of minted those really for the collectors, which is great. Something that would be neat, and I have no idea how they would go about it, would be to revive some of the really old mints like the O's or the CC's. Maybe in 21, that would be really cool. In 2021, we get the new ASE, but it's a Morgan commemorative, and they mint them in Carson City. I would pay way more money than I probably should for one of those. That's for sure. People actually pay a lot of money for those errors. So Rand, yeah, they too. The off-center strikes bring a premium. Okay, so a lot is a relative term, but if you had an off-center strike that was like a 50% off-center, that nickel you could probably get $20 for it, $25 for it, $30 for it, depending on who it is. So I mean, yeah, a lot's relative. It's not a 1999 wide AM or anything, but it's one it's different enough that people get excited and they'll pay a premium for it.
You have 10 left?
Yep. How are you doing over there?
I'm doing my 8th last right now. And I am not doing too terribly hot. I'm only 5 points behind you though. So.
Keel boat. Oh, that's actually a really nice 92. I'm going to zoom in on this one. There's one other thing with nickels that you like to look for, is the full steps on Monticello. So this is a 1999, so it's worth exactly 5 cents. But if you can find older coins with all of these steps minted solid all the way across the back, that is a great designation to get from PCGS or NGC that makes the coins much more valuable as well. So if you ever hear somebody say something about full steps, that is what they're talking about. And PCGS especially is very particular. If there's any nicks, if there's any weak strike, anything at all, you're not going to get that full steps designation for that nickel. So Ran, yeah, it'd be worth checking out. Checking out eBay, kicking it around, and seeing what you can find. What you got there, buddy?
54S.
What?
That's a 54S.
Nice.
Is that like a key date or something?
No, it's not.
Hang on, I gotta see if I need it.
Very cool.
I don't need it.
No points for it, though. Nifty.
Yeah. I knew we should have done asses.
So, but here's what we're talking about, right? So this 54S is a little bit older nickel, but you can't see any steps at all because it gets worn down because it's the high points, right? So add that to our pile of 50s. But anyway, Rand, it'd be worth looking at. See what they're going for on different sites. But some people, like I said, will pay a good premium for some of those off-center strikes.
I butchered that. But next time we do this, we're getting points for 59s and older.
So older than 60?
Yeah, because 60s are so common.
If we want to have inflated point totals, we'll do 64s.
You get 1 point for each 64 you find, and you'll still get over 100 just from 64.
We could do negative points. How about that?
Oh, that would actually be fun.
No, you found a 64D.
Loser.
1959.
No points.
No points. But it is a 1959D. Add that one over here.
I don't think I need it. I'll have to check.
And 2000.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-dum. Chat slowed down a little bit today. Oh, Ryan CB60, thanks for stopping by. Haven't seen you around before. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the stream. Having a fun little nickel hunt against one of my helpers here today.
Hello.
We got have some fun before back to school starts. We got to go do some back to school shopping today, so we're gonna mask up and go get ready to stand in line
For 347 minutes.
to get into the stores to get what we need. Oh, faker coin.
Faker coin.
67.
67 that looks like a buffalo.
I got all excited. No, it didn't look like a buffalo. It
No,
looked
somebody should
like a
paint,
war nickel.
Somebody should paint buffaloes. If somebody who's really good at painting should paint buffaloes on like a 2020.
Oh, there you go.
What'd you get?
There's the points for the really ugly ones.
I said, by the way.
Yeah, it definitely does suck. And having 3 kiddos in school, and I've worked in education or education-related career my entire life, and this is rough for everybody. That is for sure. We're going to end up with a whole roll of those commemoratives.
I think the next
Really
time,
ugly coin. Negative 1 point.
Yeah.
That's not enough, Ran. I'm still ahead.
Yeah, next time we're doing 64s are a -1, and bad coins are -1. But I say next we do dimes, because
Oh, that's going to hurt my eyes.
dimes are?
Yes, they're so tiny. I'm an old man. I can't read coins that
You
small.
have like 4 3-cent nickels.
I got... Yes, I do.
And aren't the Soviet coins like smaller than a 3-cent nickel?
Some of the Kolpeks are really small. Some of my Russian coins.
Oh, I found the bison ender.
One of the smallest ones I think we have though is helper number 1. She has a coin out of
Hey.
the UAE that's super tiny.
41p.
I do.
Nice. There's some points.
41p.
1941
That puts me ahead of you.
out of Philly,
It does. I'm ahead of you now.
and I am behind. Very nice.
About time I got my
41
lead back.
Philly, not a key date or semi-key date, but still a nice old nickel for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we were saying kind of at the beginning that we've gone through 4 or 5 boxes of nickels now, and we found exactly 3 2009 nickels. Those 2009s are such a low mintage compared to all of the other nickels that you see. So if you ever come across any 2009s, save those suckers back, because they are hard to get your hands on. They're not worth a boatload right now, obviously, because they're modern coinage, but they are super low mintage.
I think we have more ocean views than we do 64s.
Ryan, Ryan CB, that's awesome. The typeset is very cool. It's kind of popular around the coin community right now. People are posting their typesets and typeset updates. Been around for a few years too. But it was fun to sit down and kind of see which ones I should put in there. Ones that deserve to be in there. I already have ones that are just taking spaces up, so like those half dimes. It makes me sad that those half dimes have holes in them, so I'm looking to replace those. I was actually bidding on in an auction yesterday an 1808 half cent, but I lost that one to some of the other bidders that were in that auction. But I was hoping to add that to the collection, and ironically, I don't know if Nubs is still around, but I know Nubs is working on his as well, and he was in that auction, and we were bidding against each other for similar coins that we needed for holes in that book.
And I got more points in 1949p.
Nice.
And I got a 64 right after it.
1949.
Thinking of the 2009s, how would a 2009 mint set work? Do they give you the 4 penny pieces? Oh, cool.
In the nickels, you mean?
No, for a mint set, just period.
Yeah.
Would they give you the 4 pennies?
Any of this, every set, you get everything.
Nice. I might do that. Oh yeah, it's what they do for the 04 and 05 as well. I should have thought about that.
The wire Kolpek, those are super cool. But there are sometimes those are difficult to authenticate if you don't know what you're looking at for sure.
This is a good 64. I think I should get some points for that.
Nope.
I think I should get some points for this 64. It's a good one.
No.
But it's a 64. So
Correct. Right. So it's negative points.
Dang.
You just lost 30 points for
No.
coming up with silly ideas.
Well, to be fair, wait a minute. Hang on. Did I write 59 for that? For BU? 59? I did. Okay, so I wouldn't get any points anyway.
Correct. So Ryan, as far as Dansko restarting to print those albums, no, I haven't. They're in the process of moving to Washington. Really, at this point, Dansko's business model, it's all kind of urban legend. Once the father passed away and the kids took over, or the kid took over, it's kind of become this what's gonna happen sort of thing. And you know what? I'll believe it when I see it. I know some folks that have spent money
68S
before. Cool.
Wait, isn't that proof?
No.
It's part of a mint set, isn't it, though?
1968.
Yeah, I have a 68 mint set. And this is S.
Hang on, let me see this.
Yeah.
Is it an S?
It is an S, yeah. But wouldn't it be... Because there's 68 mint set. I don't get that.
1968 S was the first year of the mint sets.
And that's a 68S.
Nice.
But I have one right here as well, which is why I'm confused.
It just wasn't in the proof set. It was just a business strike. Very cool.
Yeah,
That's a fun one. We'll set that one aside.
I have this one as well. It's also a 68S, which is why I'm confused. Because it's kind of rare to find two S's that are proofs as well.
Well, you can grab the book and look at your mintages and see what they are.
Where'd you put the book? The book has disappeared.
I'm going to share you out. Is that okay? Kayla, you're welcome to share anything you want to. That's absolutely fine. Not going to bother me one bit.
Okay, that's good.
The more the merrier. It sucks I have like 15 different Dansko albums, but there are still a few that I need. Also want my set. Yeah, oh no, I totally get it. I totally get it. The only Dansko album I have is the 7070, the typeset. The rest of my albums are ones that I've built using flips and binders, simply because I was way too picky about what I wanted in my collection. So I knew that if I did the flips, I can have anything I want in my collection. It can be any way that I want. So, all right, what research did you find on the 68S?
There's two separate ones. There's a proof and there's a not proof. The proof only has 3 million minted, and the non-proof has 100 million minted.
Well, there you go. So not super rare.
Yeah, not super rare. And it's...
So that's the business strike instead of the proof strike.
And it also happens for 69 and 70. For the proofs and non-proofs. That's pretty interesting, though.
My local coin shop has a 7070 typeset album in their. They have a section of old used folders that are usually cheap. So when they take them to coin shows, back when we had coin shows, those are the ones that they'd kind of give away to the kids when you come in.
And ancient times.
They'd throw in a few wheat pennies and give you a book. But they do have a 7070 over there in used condition with only want $5 for it. And I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, this would be kind of interesting. Oh boy, it's pretty beat up. But the only way people are able to get these Dansko albums, it seems, is on the secondhand market. Through eBay, through a friend, through LCS, trying to find somebody that happens to have one. I was really lucky. I found mine that on eBay. It was brand new, still in the plastic when I got it. Of course, I paid a premium for it, but then I knew I had what I wanted to. Exactly what I wanted. I wasn't getting a fake. I wasn't getting anything that's been mucked with. I knew what I was getting. So Ryan, the only problem with doing the flips and the binders is you go through a lot of flips. They're not expensive, but as you upgrade coins, you tear them out of the flip, staple a new flip. But that's worth it to me. Then they're also very portable. So if I wanted to get them out and show them to people, I can easily set them out. But I'm very particular. There is a YouTube channel I just found yesterday, actually, called Holding History. And he did, about 4 years ago, 4 videos really in depth on the Dansko 77 typeset album. And his was kind of neat. Talked about the reasonings why he put which coins he did. Because, in that album, you can have commemorative halves. There's 4 spots. And then you have commemorative silver dollar. And there's lots of different ones of each of those. And it's kind of neat to hear the justification as to why certain people put certain coins in their collection, right? He actually added a page, which I think was super cool, with the years. So he got an extra page, and it had 4 years on it. And then he would put an example of all the coins minted in that particular year. And so he did 1929, so the year the stock market crashed. He did a couple different years in there, a modern year, so you had all of the seated examples, all of the barber examples. Then there was a modern example. So just really kind of a neat way to do it. Because that's the cool thing about all of this is you have the ability to keep what you want, do what you want, set things up the way you want. Like if I told you guys right now, holy cow, if I told you guys right now that I kept all of the 1960s nickels that I come across, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's kind of fun. And that's what I want to do. And now I'm going to apologize to helper number 2 here because I'm going to be moving into the lead because I just found some goodies. First, we're going to go 1942.
What? Is it war?
1942 out of Denver.
It's not a war nickel, though.
But it happens to be one that I need because I don't have that one for some reason.
I also don't have
So
that one.
that makes me happy. That's going to go into the collection and its points. This is a 1939. What do we got for a mint?
P.
Out of Philly.
Check for the DDO.
So not super rare.
Check for the DDO.
No double die on that one. But I'm going to give myself a point. Give myself points for that one. Into 39. And we do not have a category for this one.
Is that a proof?
This is a 1965. And what's special about the proof coins in 1965?
They're from Philadelphia.
They're from Philadelphia.
You found a proof?
And I found a 1965 special mint set proof nickel. And guess who doesn't have that for any points in the game?
I said we should do proofs. We should put proofs on there. You said no. So that's not my fault.
Check this guy out. Oh my goodness. So, okay, so remember how I was saying full steps, okay? So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous nickel. But there's a big, giant nick right through those steps. So no full steps on that one. But this is very cool. I'm really excited about that one. Look at how nice a condition this coin is in. It's not super rare or super crazy valuable, but very fun to find, especially as we're grinding it out, not finding anything super great.
Right.
So that's super
left,
cool.
So I'm just going to wait for you.
Yeah, Holding History, Ryan, is that YouTube channel. Hasn't posted a ton of stuff recently, but has some really cool older stuff. And that's who had that typeset video that I was talking about. But there's a number of other folks that are doing typeset videos now too. Nubs Hunts Treasure has a typeset. JW Coins and Hobbies has a typeset. I'm doing my typeset album as well. I'm sure there's some others that I'm forgetting. So definitely check some of those out. See what you can find on YouTube. Very cool stuff. I don't know who cracked that out of an SMS. There's a lot of folks that will crack coins out of those mint sets and spend them, get them into circulation. I'd mentioned before that the whole reason I got into coin collecting was actually I had my grandmother that worked at the bank, and she would give us mint sets starting the year we were born. Every Christmas, we'd get a proof set, right? And my cousins at the time would crack them out and spend it. And I would hide mine because I wanted to have them. I wanted to keep them. I knew they were going to be cool later. But I know a lot of people will crack stuff out of those sets. And that's up to them. I have... so, Ryan, actually, I'm really struggling right now. I have 3 more coins to add to my typeset album. And I want to wait to do another video, an update video, so that I can... make it worth the time to do the recording. It's one right now I only have the 3. I have a lead on a couple of the commemoratives I'm looking for, so if I'm able to land those, then once I get those commemoratives, I'll probably add those coins in.
Do you want this in a flip?
It's sacrilege.
Oh yes, please.
Who cracked that out of a mint set? Sacrilege.
So was this cracked out of a...
Yeah, it's cracked out of the SMS. The really cool one, right? So
yeah, I don't actually have
the long, thin one.
Set. I don't think. I think my oldest is 67 still. you want me to just write 1965 proof?
Don't write anything on it right now.
Okay.
I'll fill it
Alright.
out later. You can set it down here by this other one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Not at all what I expected to find today.
I mean, you're only beating me by 10 right now. So if you don't find anything in the last 3 rules, if I just get 1940 or 50, I'm still ahead.
But that was a 30s, a 40s, and the 65 SMS all in one roll.
You're so lucky.
That was. I will say I have been a little bit luckier on the nickels than you have.
I've
as
been
we've gone
so
through these.
bad on the nickels. I haven't gotten really anything good. Because the 39 that I found, I already got from
From me.
from you.
It's that guy. Oh, it's an 80s. You can keep your 80s coins. Keel boats. Holy buckets.
We have
You want to do me a favor? You want to count those up just out of curiosity? See how many 04s and 05s we have?
Alright, I'll count Bisons first.
Proof coin collecting favorite collection 58 to 2020. The 2012 was the toughest one to buy. Oh, absolutely. That 2012 is quite expensive.
Alright, we have 16 Bisons.
16 commemorative bisons. Okay,
Mhm.
nice. There's never choose left. Nice one, AZ Checkers. Very nice. We'll have to flip next time. I'll go left. You go right.
Alright.
We do that next time we do one.
Whenever we get the next nickel box. Or
Yep.
maybe whenever we do a dime box, if we do that next.
Gotta take this one back, and we'll get another one. Work's been crazy. It's been hard to get to the bank, but it's a good problem to have, right? And Jimmy Licari, you're right. People get desperate all the time, and that's where back when I was in college and in high school, when I was working at the grocery store, I loved working the express lane because that was the only place at that time people could buy tobacco products. So we would have folks coming in and spending things that they've cracked out, and then I would, I'd look at it and they're like, oh, it's real money. So I got a couple of walkers that way in my collection. They're like, oh, it's real money. I go, I know it's real money.
There's 14 Louisiana purchases.
14?
I knocked them down.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead and stack them back up again.
Alright.
And then I would have my manager come over and watch me trade it out. I would always keep extra change in my pocket, money in my pocket. I got a ton of great coins that way. Got a 1930s $20 bill. I was able to buy out of my till. Kind of an interesting toned 2020. It's kind of gold color. Awesome. Ryan CB, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you for sure. Almost to the end here, and then we'll do that giveaway for those war nickels.
19 keel boats. So right now we have 49 total without counting the ocean views. And the ocean views, there's sure a lot of them.
Indeed.
I'm just going to do this and then put the one that I can't grab on top. There we go.
Don't splash the pot.
I just did. I just did. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Our jar's a little full down here.
16, 18, 20, 23
23.
ocean views.
That is a lot of 04s and 05s.
So we have 72 in one box.
Said, well, 73. I added another bison while you were counting.
73.
And then how are we doing on our 64s?
I also got to count those.
I don't think we're going to get close to Nubs. Nubs had 80 something in his.
Yeah, it looks like we have like 30, probably.
dun, 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 dun. I hope that everybody has a great end to their weekend today. Maybe have something fun planned to head into another awesome week. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. It's quite relaxing to be able to sit and go through these coins and check things out with friends. And
34, 64.
34 is all? Okay.
That's not that much, actually.
And just kind of share knowledge and banter back and forth. It's a cool way to unwind during a pretty stinking stressful time, that's for sure.
Oopsies. I just splashed a few 64s into there.
That's alright. We'll sort them out later. I'm almost down to my last roll.
And then we can do the last rolls together.
Yep. And then whilst we are doing the last roll, helper number 1 over there, can you write down a number?
Yep.
And then pick a range that number is in.
Alright, we ready?
And last roll. And then go ahead and start that giveaway when you get a chance, okay?
Alright.
So again, same rules as before. Helper number 1 will throw in a range.
My friend is here. Caroline, she's in the chat.
Oh, hey Caroline. I will answer that question here in 1 second. So when you get a chance, helper number 1 is going to put a range in. You're going to pick a number. Whoever's closest without going over will get sent 3 silver war nickels that we pulled out of the collection to share. So when she pops those in there, 1 guess only. Caroline Brandon, thanks for stopping by. I got into coin collecting as a little kid. I mentioned earlier in the stream, I had a grandmother that worked in the bank, and she gave us proof sets for Christmas. So I grew up around those proof sets, grew up around a bank, and I just loved taking coins. And here is another very interesting looking nickel.
2020D.
All right, we'll pull it out first.
Or no, it's going to be another 2016.
I like Nub's guess. It's going to be a 64. What is it?
It's copper.
It is a 2020D.
I was right. Yeah.
And it's super weird color. What in the world? That's 2 of those weird toned nickels. I did not expect those at all. Keeled out. So that is how I got into coin collecting, is through family. And that's how all my kids have gotten into coin collecting, is through family as well. Being able to share a hobby is super, super fun. Being able to spend time with your family is very cool. And then coin collecting is a chance to learn stuff, right? So you're learning about history, you're learning about our country, you're learning about money and economics and why certain things are the way they are when it comes to money. For example, Carson City is an awesome mint mark, and I love collecting Carson City, and I love the history of the Carson City Mint. In fact, I was actually a history major in college,
We don't have space.
and I did a research paper on the Carson City Mint.
We don't have space.
And it all boils down to they found a ton of silver in Comstock, and they then spun up a mint because it was closer to that silver mine. And so you get this great chance to share the history of how things work, and even the years, right? So 1929, you collect coins from 1929. That was the year from the stock market crash, and so that's why coins might be minted lower. 2009, we talk about how we had our economic crash in 2008, so mint numbers were way down in 2009. So it's just a great, awesome way to share information and learn about all the cool things that make us a pretty cool country most of the time.
All right, a few more guesses, a little bit longer. There's like 6 people watching right now.
So we'll do a quick little wrap up. We will throw the score sheet on the window, and Karl's Coins has become victorious today. Not super great finds.
The proof was
We
really
found
what's in it.
we did only find 10 pre 1950 coins or 1960 coins. So that was cool. But yeah, I'm gonna agree. The coolest was this 1965 SMS proof nickel out of Philadelphia.
Stop.
Very cool. And all right, so looks like our numbers have stopped. Not a lot of guessers this time around.
We
So
don't have a lot of people
what
left.
is our number?
The number is 32.
32.
So the winner is
Ran.
me.
Nope,
No.
hang on. Nope, it's the winner is helper number 1 on your window. Who's the closest without going over?
Jimmy
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Lacari. Jimmy Lacari. Jimmy, shoot me off an email, and we will get those war nickels sent your direction. So thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate all of you spending some time on a Sunday morning with us as we go through our nickels. It was a great time. I loved the chat today. If you enjoyed it, tell your friends. Let them know. I will always welcome more people. If people have questions about coin collecting, I'm always happy to answer. And if I don't know, we'll find out the answers. So thank you very much. Have an awesome day. And as always, have a great day.